Hey everyone, Kate and Fiona Pearman joining you for this week's Facebook Live, where we're going to start to dig into some of the myths that surround confidence in context of what it takes, how you acquire it, build it, and its link to success and action. And the first one we want to dig into is that you are born with confidence.
Yeah, I think this is one that a lot of people are hooked into. A lot of us assume, or we look at other people and we decide, oh, confidence is something you either have or you don't. You got it when you were born, you kind of display it early on, it keeps going through life. And it feels as though this is a fixed trait that some people have and others missed out on. And I think one of the assumptions there is that we can't learn this, we can't practice it, we can't get this thing that other people seem to have relatively easily.
Yeah, I think a big challenge there is that because we don't think we can grow, develop, strengthen it, find it. I think find it's an interesting word, right? In context of confidence. Then I seek all other sorts of ways with which to find the certainty that we believe confidence gives us. And often that comes at significant cost in terms of time, energy, resource, particularly thinking about skill, capability, and experience. I think the other part we think about this born with confidence myth is that, if you're born with it, then of course you've got it all the time, right? So in every circumstance, in every situation, you have the confidence. And there's loads of examples, loads of women who we came across either in our workshops when we're doing the research for the book, or when you look, globally, really, senior, experienced figureheads across politics, defense, singers, actors, that talk about the fact that, yes, they have confidence in one context of their life, but they have equally at that same time not been confident in other areas of their life.
Yeah, I think this is it's a big part of our current social dynamic in a way. A lot of the things we see only a surface layer of what's going on for people. So we can often make assumptions and think, well, that's how they are in all of their life. And yet our experience is that what's going on beneath the surface for most of us is plenty of moments of doubt and lack of confidence. And I think one of the things that we know to be true in our work, and certainly over many years, many workshops, many programs, working with thousands of women, what we've learned is that confidence is absolutely something that can be developed and strengthened.
I was going to say, it's can be developed from skill, capability, experience, right? I think that's an important truth, that when you are new to an area in a field, when you don't have information, knowledge, we won't have confidence. And of course, and we've all experienced this as a reality in our life. If we've stepped into a new role, our confidence grows the longer we're in the role. Our confidence grows because the longer we're in the role, the more relationships we develop, the more knowledge we have about the people, about the systems, about the expectations of what doing a good job and what a not so good job looks like, right? So our confidence grows with that. I think that's a really critical piece. I think what we know to be true equally is it's not the only source of confidence, because in our work, in our experience with now thousands of women, there's so many different contexts where actually, have the confidence, it's there, but we actually have self-sabotage strategies where we give our confidence away. And a really good example of that is that we might be in a team meeting and we might be talking about a project that we're working on, and, we're really comfortable, we're really confident, we're really relaxed, we know our stuff. And then we're asked to go and talk to a group of senior stakeholders about the very same thing. And our confidence goes from here to here. And it's not that we don't have the knowledge that's required to have the conversation. In that experience, the stakes go up. Our fears get activated about what happens if I get asked a question I can't answer. What happens if I get something wrong? And so all of these stories start amplifying insecurities and self-doubt within us.
Yeah, and I think this is why it's so important to start to um, be conscious of what's going on for you in different dynamics, even just being aware of this, even being aware of the places you do feel confident and the places you feel less confident, starts to give us some intel about what's going on for us. And this is often when people join our programs because they've started to understand that actually this is something I want to have more of. And I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to have this in those more complex or more challenging circumstances and dynamics. And I think this is why I love our work, because it very much allows people to reconnect to something that we've seen time and time again that actually we have within us, something that we call core confidence. This is a grounded sense of self that doesn't rely on anything external. It's a knowing that I have around myself and my capability, that even if something goes awry or something goes wrong out there, I still know that I'm okay inside. And when we see that activated in people, it's quite incredible what they're prepared to do.
Yeah, and I think the other piece is that when you start to spotlight some of those roadblocks, some of those fears, and you understand that, yes, we can develop confidence and certainty through skill, capability, and experience. Yes, continuous education is important. But when you can start to recognize and see the opportunity that actually some of what is getting in my way of confidence is some of the fears, some of the roadblocks, some of this self-doubt, and that is relatively easily taken care of, right? That's our work. That then all of a sudden, yes, we have opportunities to continue to invest in ourselves, but for the right reasons in the right areas. Because so many women we've talked to have gone away and done further education or, spent another 6 months enrolled to get the confidence in order to feel confident to apply for a role. 6 months later, still don't have that confidence they were seeking. So when we talk about the fast track to achieving your goals in career and life, starting to develop your awareness around your relationship with confidence, getting beneath the surface to understand what's going on for you, and then recognizing the fast track through really enhancing and developing your confidence mindset really is the fast track to achieving your goals in career and life. I think we're going to leave it there. If you've enjoyed today's confidence conversation, we'd love for you to share this with other people in your world who might benefit from that. If you'd want to dig in deeper, head over to our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Loads of videos there for you to be able to watch and learn more about our work. And how you can work with us. And if and when you're ready to go deeper with your relationship with core confidence, visit our website, coreconfidence.com.au.